Hey.
Yo.
Oh, there they are. What's going
Hi.
on, guys?
Hi.
Can you hear us?
I can hear you. Sounding
Nice.
great, man.
Good. We weren't sure. We're using this laptop, so we weren't sure how it'd go.
That's how we are too.
Yeah.
Every week, we fix one thing, something else breaks. So we don't
Right.
really know what we got going on here. So
Yeah, it's technology.
Yeah.
So what's going on, you guys? You guys have been busy.
Hell yeah, man. Just got done with that Poison show, which was epic, amazing.
Good.
Time of our lives.
Hell yeah. I saw that
The
crowd
whole
out
band
there,
was
man.
so cool, man. The Poison, all of them, every single person in the band came and had a chat with us and hung out with us. But like by far one of the coolest bands that we've ever
look at
played
that.
with.
Look at that. Look at that. Right above them, man. That's awesome.
Those guys are awesome.
Yeah, that says a lot, man. They've been around for a long damn time and they're still fucking too cool to the fans and the bands that they're playing with. It's awesome, man. That is awesome. So tell us a little bit about Evandale. I happened to see you guys with Blacktop Mojo here in Oklahoma City.
All right.
Yeah, so cool, man. We were like, who the fuck are these guys? This is good shit. Yeah, and just love the shit out of it. So good. We got the album. I got the little koozie. I got it all, man.
Awesome. Thank you.
Hell yeah.
So what do you want to know, like how we started or
absolutely. How long have you guys been together? How did you get together? And where are you at?
We'll let Ryan say that because he's been in the band the longest out of the four of us. Chad's not here. He was one of the founding members, but he's on vacation. So
So Evandale was founded, basically me and Chad were in a band together. It was a heavier band. And when we were in that band, we were just kind of like, we'll see what this does, but if this doesn't pan out, like I think this is it for us as far as original like projects go and everything. And
no shit.
yeah. So, and then it was like maybe a week after our final show. We had a farewell show. It was a big show here in Omaha, and about a week later, Chad had messaged me over Facebook, like showing me this YouTube video of this guy, and I was like, okay, man, here's the deal. I don't know what you're trying to say, but if you're saying like, hey, let's try to do something with this dude, I'm all in. And he's like, all right, let me send him a message real quick, and EJ was down at this thing and that we have here in Omaha called Taste of Omaha. It's like a bunch of food vendors and stuff, and he gets this message from Chad. It's basically like, hey, we're looking to do this kind of project. We heard you on YouTube and we think you have a great voice and yada yada yada. And so long story short, we got a hold of him, we all met up, kind of talked about like what we were looking for as far as the project goes and where we wanted to go. And that was basically the formation of it. And then after a while, we had a guitar player and a bass player at the time to fill out the five. Bass player didn't end up working out, so I tapped one of my best friends, Cody, to join up, and he was all about it. He loved the sound and everything, and he ended up joining us. And I think it was about year and a half later, Jake ended up. Yeah, we went through about 2 guitar players till Jake told us he was seeing signs about joining Evandale.
Coming from Colorado.
The first time I ever heard, because Ryan's my best friend, Cody's my best friend. The first time I ever heard anything about Evandale, he showed up to a bar in town and was like, yo, you got to hear these demos. And so from the get-go, those first little demos, I wasn't even in the band, didn't even think I was going to be in the band. I wanted to be in the band way back then when he first showed me those demos. Like, this is what I want to do. I knew back then this is what I wanted to do.
We had written Manipulator the first practice that we got together.
Yep. Very
Nice.
first one.
Nice.
Right on.
That is so cool. I guess we could kind of introduce ourselves a little bit. I'm Randy. I'm in Oklahoma City.
Right on.
Charlie, I'm in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
And I'm in John. I am in Topeka, Kansas.
In Kansas. Nice.
Peak of Kansas. That's right.
Rock on.
Topeka, Kansas.
Isn't that
So,
where
so-
Puddle of Mud's from?
We're all actually from Kansas. Randy and I are both from Kansas too.
Oh, okay.
Right on.
Isn't Puddle of Mud from right there? Speaking of
I think
Kansas.
Yes.
Yeah.
Really? That's awesome.
We just rocked
They're,
at the
they're from
Hard
Chanute,
Rock in Sioux
Kansas.
City, Iowa.
Oh, Selena.
Selena.
Yeah.
Hey,
so cool.
hey, Randy, I know that Charlie mentioned it. Are we just not going to stream tonight? Is it just broke?
It says it is. I mean, it says been streaming for 11 minutes and 30 seconds on Facebook.
Oh, wow.
There we go with
So-
that technology again.
Yeah. Are you
Well,
guys
if
sure
one
it's
more
not?
thing breaks on us, it just
I-
happens.
I'll tell you what. Are you sure it's not streaming?
Bro, I have it up. I'm watching it. It's not. That's what mine's doing.
Well, what the piss. Okay.
You want me to look it up on my Facebook?
And I also
Yeah.
logged out of it and went back into it just to check. Anyway,
I know what it is.
Well, the cool thing about it is Randy's recording this, so we can put it out after the fact. It just we're not
there it
going live.
is. There we are.
Right
One
on.
button. One fucking button. That's what Charlie said earlier. He goes, "Did you pull it out and blow on it real quick?"
Always fixes it.
I definitely had a question for you guys to go off of how you guys started up. You guys started up with an award in 2018, yeah?
2017. Was it?
Was it
The award?
2017?
Oh, the award, 2018. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Best new artist of Omaha. That was super cool. And then we were nominated for, weren't we nominated for another one? Artist of the Year
Artist of the Year and
and Album of the Year.
Was it?
No.
That
It
might have
was,
been last year. That might have
was
been
it
last year.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Last
we've
year?
been nominated a few
Yeah.
times for best hard rock, and I thought it was album of the year.
That's what he said.
You're right. No, I know. I'm agreeing.
I thought
That's
that
awesome.
Artist of the Year. Maybe
Yeah,
it was
we had
Artist of the
both.
Year. But anyway, yeah, we've been nominated for quite a few Omaha Entertainment Awards, and it's been super awesome to have that type of recognition, especially in our hometown. You know, we love nothing more than to play locally and to our own people. So it's awesome to know that they love us and want more.
That's awesome. So about a year ago, you guys played Rock Fest. How was that for you?
Oh yeah,
Look at that
Oh,
smile.
nice.
It's like, oh.
it was. You know, it was one of those things where like when we got the email that we were on, or the offer, we were just like, holy. I don't know if can we cuss on here?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Holy fuck, dude! It was just like super like, well, because you see all those like show flyers from years before, so like we're just
Mhm.
we're like, are we even going to be on that thing, or is it we're going to be a part of the like to be determined or to
Yeah, right,
to be
right.
announced or whatever?
So
and
small
then,
you can't
like,
even read it.
Yeah, exactly. So like when they finally put out the flyer and everything after we accepted and we saw our name on there, it was just like, what? Like we just it's a surreal thing, because you're just you're just doing your own thing, and you just basically throw yourselves out there and just see what happens. And
Well, and like
Wow.
we're fans first, so like all
Right.
these bands that we're
Right.
playing with, like we're like
Right.
hanging out with them for 3 or 4 days, just camping out and partying at night, and like just it was unreal, man.
We learned about Hillbilly Lemonade.
Yeah,
You ever had Hillbilly Lemonade?
I talked about that today.
I don't
Did you?
Amazing.
Okay, see,
think
take
so.
So we were invited to a campsite. There was tons of people there, and first of all, they had a blow up pool, genius. Okay, and then second,
You spent some time in that.
I did spend some time. Second, it's so Hillbilly Lemonade. They take like a sun tea jar
Uh-huh.
and fill it full of ice. They put a whole bottle of vodka in there, your choice. And then you squeeze 7 or 8 lemons, like before they're cut. You squeeze them. You gotta
Uh-huh.
squeeze them. and then they cut them in half and squeeze all the juice inside and threw all the lemons in. And then they put a cup or two of sugar in. I can't remember how much sugar. Add however much you want. Then they put the lid on, and then you wrap a towel around it, and everybody sits in a big circle. You just shake until you can't shake anymore, and you pass off to the next guy until all the ice is gone and the towel freezes to the bottle.
Yeah, that's how you do.
Yeah, and so then you rip that thing off and you pull the jar off and you start chugging and you drink until you can't drink anymore, and then you pass it to the next person. And you just go around until it's gone.
Until you can't drink anymore.
Right.
You drink till you can't drink anymore. Yeah.
But it was so freaking good. Dude.
That was
It
with
amazing.
that was also because
With
you said you were at the Oklahoma
was
show
with
with Blacktop Mojo, right?
Yes, yes.
That was with the guys in Blacktop Mojo.
Yeah, we were hanging out with them.
We were
No
hanging out with them.
No surprise to me at all.
Ryan
was there.
Ryan was there, before he parted ways. But yeah, that was a great time. And a little funny story too is that these two over here, Jake and Cody, actually got to meet somebody like just spur of the moment kind of thing. So I'll let Cody or Jake kind of tell the story.
Oh,
Jake's
so,
the one that's on.
so
Yeah.
initially, we were walking down to a beer tent or beer area to get more beer.
Right.
And something caught the corner of my eye. I saw this really fine woman, and real fine woman. And then out of the corner of my eye, I happened to see that she was with a really old
Turns
dude,
out it was-
really old dude. And I thought nothing of it. And then I walked like 5 feet, and I realized I just saw a bucket hat. And like, there's only one guy that I significant other, I know that has a bucket hat, and that is Fred Durst. I turned around and sure as shit, saw the tattoos, I saw the bucket hat, and he's with a younger girl. It made complete sense.
Of
Of
course.
Of course.
So me and Cody looked at each other. And we're like, do we say something to him? So we thought about it for a second. Then we ran back up the hill, and we saw them in this little tent area. And we saw the security, and we talked to security like, "Yo, can we get a picture?" And he said yes. And he said, "Make it quick. Make no big commotion about it," because they were kind of being undercover.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
But
It was weird because he was shorter than I thought. So I'm like, dude, we're like,
That's how it always goes.
we're like
It is.
25 feet away, like kind of creeping on him. We're like, are you sure that's him? He's like, dude, I'm telling you it's him. And I'm like, So it was cool. It was him though.
he was pretty cool about it. I think me and him were the oldest people there with bucket hats on.
And that's up on our Instagram and Facebook and everything.
Oh, that's cool. That's
That's
cool.
Yeah, it's really cool.
So how did you guys get this gig with Poison? How
Man.
did that come about?
There's a casino locally called Harris.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a
And,
Caesars. It's
yeah,
like
it's
a
like a
Caesars chain
Caesars.
or whatever, like part of the Caesars chain.
And we've reached out to try to attend shows in the past. And, so they had our information, they had our EPK,
Right.
and we got reached out to and something like, hey, would you be free on this date? And they didn't give us a lot of details. It was just, hey, are you free on this date?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And
So they approached you.
yeah, well, I mean,
Dude, that's
we've
cool.
reached out quite a few times. So
Yeah,
we've certainly bothered them enough that they knew who we were.
Yeah.
We need to get these guys to shut up. So let's just put them on this show, and then we'll never have to deal with them again.
It was just kind of perfect timing. We frequent Stir Cove. That's like where we've kind of grown up seeing a lot of bands, and me
Uh-huh.
personally, this is the first time I've seen a lot of bands. Alter Bridge, Red, Blackstone Cherry, Theory of the Dead Man. Gosh, I mean,
It's the first time I saw Slayer.
I'm missing a ton of bands. But
And who was
anyway,
it? King Diamond.
So
Oh
yeah,
my
we-
gosh, yeah.
Oh, cool.
That's
we've
awesome.
reached out, and every year we kind of put in our name in the hat, and we're like, hey, if you have any shows this year that we kind of fit,
Yeah.
it'd be awesome if you allowed us to play. And I think, like Ryan said, I think we bugged him enough that our persistence paid off, and it just happened to be like the best gig that we could have scored at Stir Cove, and it was an amazing show. We put on an amazing show. Poison put on an amazing show. We had great feedback. Everybody came up and took pictures with us at the table. It was, I felt like I was up there the whole Poison show, but I didn't even care. Like, it was just awesome. Everybody coming up and taking pictures and talking to us. And, word of mouth is tough these days, especially even local.
Right.
You know, and Omaha is such a huge city
Yeah.
that there's even still so many people that have never heard of Evandale. You know, we played to so many new fans out there. I think it was he's got a ringtone that says "yeah," and it just went off as I said that. So that's why we all so anyway, we played to so many new fans out there, and it was an amazing opportunity, and we owe Stir Cove and Caesars everything for that opportunity, and Poison for that matter, because they had to approve us. So,
and like the thing too is that just to kind of capitalize what you said, like it was so cool to hear how many people at that show came up to us and were like, we never even like knew you guys were from Omaha. Like we didn't know like there was this band here, you know, and
We thought you came with them.
yeah, well, I mean,
we would love to if they happen to catch this. You know, I hear you going to Europe.
That's what we're here for.
Exactly. He said, I got my passport.
So, yeah, man. But it was, you know, we had the time of our lives, man. And like I said, it was great hanging with the band and talking with them. And they took the time to watch our sound check. CC kind of, we looked over and I see this little head like this. And CC's hanging over the edge of the box back there, just watching us and stuff. And,
well, like my favorite memory, because you're bringing that up during our sound check, was like we get done with sound check and it was just like, you know, it was so hot up there and whatnot, and like I had sweat my eyes, and me and my or I should say our buddy Dave, he was helping us for the show. We start walking off stage, and Cece's over there, and I knew he was over there when we were playing because I saw him. And we started walking off stage, and he looks at me and goes, "One fucking song? You guys get one fucking song to sound check? You guys were shredding up there." And I'm just like,
what?
That's good stuff.
I was like, well, we were good, you know. The monitors were good for us, and like the front of house was good, you know. They felt, you know, confident in how it was coming out, and he just shook his head. He's like, "You guys need like 2 or 3 more songs to get through, man. You guys are great."
We like to make sure that we're respectful of time, though. You know, I mean, we appreciate that comment, but even at the same, like, you know, I'm sure in the same way they appreciated our timeliness and getting on and off stage in the way they did. So, you know, it's a killer compliment, though, man.
Well, that's one of the best,
you know, like,
one of the best compliments you can get from another musician, man.
Yeah, dude. And it was funny because I was standing on stage with Cece, chatting with him, and Ricky comes over. And he's like, "Hey, so did you hear you're trending today?" And Cece's like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah. So apparently on this date you turned down Megadeth." And he's like, "Well,
"Oh yeah, I remember that."
Like, well, I don't know why people are talking about that. I'm like, craziness, man. You were just a rock star.
That's funny.
What, like, I'm like looking around and pinching my eye. This is a real conversation I'm involved in.
That's awesome.
It felt like a dream, man. It really did.
It was so killer, dude. Like, I feel like I'm you know, fanning out right now, but it was I was not at the time. I was playing it super cool. I was all calm. I was like, no way, man. No way.
No, he was fanboying the whole time. Don't let him tell you any different.
It's hard not to, man, when you meet some people that you grew up maybe watching or something, you know. It's hard not to.
Oh, dude, we played with so many. We were talking about that the other day. This band has given us some opportunities that we would have never even dreamed possible. Rockfest, Poison. We opened up for a sold-out show in Lincoln, Nebraska for Steel Panther, which I've listened to since their launch of 2009. Man, I love those guys. You know, and it was just amazing playing with them. And when we played with them, what was it? I'm kicking myself in the ass for
sound check.
No, the bass player.
Ricky Fox.
No, for Steel Panther.
Yeah, Ricky.
No, it's not fucking
Lexi.
Lexi Fox.
Oh shit, my bad.
I'm sorry, Lexi, if you see this, dude. I'm so sorry.
He's cutting
Um,
dog hair now.
Yeah, he's cutting dog hair.
But anyway, it was their like one of their last few shows with him, and it was just cool to have that experience. And
Yeah, because he was side stage watching us, and then when you took your, because you had 2 shirts on, you had your Steel Panther like sleeve cut shirt on underneath what you walked out with,
yeah,
and you took it off, and he was watching us side stage. And the second you took that off, I look up because they have kind of like a balcony type thing like on the side stage. So he's looking down, and I look up, and he's just like.
it was like a show from 2012 or the tour from 2012 in Chicago.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Chicago House of Blues is where I saw
And then
him.
Michael Starr, the singer, like he actually stood out front. Like no one's there besides our crew, and their crew setting their stuff up, and our crew setting our stuff up.
Oh yeah,
And Michael Starr actually like walked out, and he like stood and watched us sound check the whole time.
That's not intimidating at all.
It was dope though, because he like walked, like he walked up onto the stage and was like walking back up to his dressing room, and he was just like, "You guys sound great," like, well, just saw this stuff, like it was just, it's kind of weird, like, when you hear someone say something like that, with whatever you're doing, you're just you kind of have that, like, when you're in a band and you're playing these songs and you're kind of getting traction and everything, and you have these stars, these rock stars just say stuff about that, like part of you is just like, are they blowing smoke, or is it really what it is?
I think it's real.
I think it is too. They don't have to say anything.
They don't have time for bullshit.
Well, that's what I usually go to as well. Same thing with what Cece said. And it was awesome.
Yeah. If they didn't like you or they didn't like what they heard, they wouldn't even say anything to you at all, probably.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. They wouldn't even give a shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd probably be
that's
worried if that happened. They're like, you guys suck. Like, well, this is good.
They walk.
Good.
Their stage
It's gonna be a
manager
good
walks
show.
on stage. And hey, so you're not gonna play tonight, boys.
Just shuts
Yeah.
off your amp.
You guys,
Okay.
no, you guys just took 15 minutes off your starting time. Sorry, guys.
I think we should play a little clip from I believe the song is called Coming Back, the video that you have queued.
Yeah,
Randy?
our recent,
It is?
Because
most recent single.
maybe those people that haven't heard of you, they'll get a little sound of you from
Yeah,
this.
that'd be cool.
Sure.
Awesome.
So Randy, we won't hear the audio, right?
we will not hear it, but it will be streaming live on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
Right on.
Cool.
Cool.
Do we just
do we shut up?
Yeah, do we just sit here while this happens?
Yes.
All right.
You want to grab anything?
Also, no, which is different with the partner. Not only.
Oh, there's Joey.
That's fine.
Oh, no, that's
It's a sick scene. I love that scene.
should have told Jake all of our drink orders.
Right.
Double cap on ice.
Stella,
So that was
double Captain on it.
Sit.
oops,
Coming
that didn't
back.
Turn off. Yes, coming back. Sorry, I'm trying to push too many
That's
buttons.
all
Oh,
right.
you're good.
So my question after seeing that video, I actually watched it earlier today as well. Where was that video taken?
It was filmed in Council Bluffs, Iowa at Squirrel Cage Jail. And we strategically picked that location. It's a super old historic place here locally.
Supposedly it's haunted.
It is supposedly haunted. They get people rolling through all the time from different states, ghost hunters and things.
Mhm.
There's a few scenes in there. We really liked the setting of that. Because our videographer Eric Lane for that video, he came up with that kind of that idea for the video there, and we were just like, you know what, here's the perfect setting for that, and all of us in jumpsuits and going to that jail there, and you know, like the one scene coming out of the flashing of the scene of the band, and then coming into the second verse, walking through that that little side. Yeah, it was solitary. That was solitary confinement back there.
It was this little tiny hallway. It's like literally wide enough for like one person. And so Eric's walking backwards, filming EJ doing that scene where he's crawling along the wall. And then I'm hovering right behind Eric, like spooning him almost with the light because it was so dark in there. So like I had to hold the light while he's holding the camera, and like we're both walking backwards. Like he's stepping on my feet. He's trying to like do the scene without even giving anyone a clue that there's these two guys in front of him. They're like, it was interesting, but it was a cool scene in the end. It came out really good.
Yeah,
No, it really did come out
such a
really
cool
good.
Location.
Yeah.
And the other question I have with that is, did you guys already have those jumpsuits, and why?
No,
We found them laying around in the jail. We're like, hey, might as well use them.
yeah.
They just all happened to fit each of us. It's weird.
Eric, who's my cousin, he had found those on Amazon, and it was just like, hey, what's all your guys' sizes? I need all your sizes. And so like pretty much when we showed up for the shoot, he like had them all ready to go and everything.
Do we still have those?
He still has them.
I got mine.
You have yours?
Yeah, wait till we get famous, then I can just not there.
He's right, man.
Jake's
It's kind
gonna
of
wear
like
his on
movie
stage
stars.
with his bandana.
Yeah, it's kind of like movie stars keeping a little piece of some of the stuff that was in the movie.
You
You
never know
know,
what's
it's like,
gonna happen.
I'm taking that with me.
Right.
No doubt, man. Yeah.
Jake's saying, basically what Jake's saying is that he'll need money in the next like 5 years. So 5-10 years.
You sell it for food stamps.
that whole video was an amazing experience, and you know, Eric Lang putting that together, and on the extras, as far as the actor and actress in that, they did a really great job.
Romy.
Romy
Romy.
can't say much about that.
Yeah, but you're right.
Yeah,
another
it
friend that
really
did a
did turn
scene.
out really well.
What's that?
It really did turn out really good. It's
Thanks,
it's
man.
good.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Very
it was
very
a ton of
good.
fun.
Very good production. Yeah.
So right now you have 2 EPs out, or
We have an EP and a
an
full
EP
length.
and a full length.
Well, can you consider it's 10 songs?
Yeah, it's full.
10 songs full length.
full length.
So
So
we've
you
got
have
we've got a
the
total of
EPs.
16 songs out, because we've also got a cover of Desperado out there.
Oh, very cool.
And actually, there's a cover of Pop Evil, Be Legendary on YouTube. We just
Oh,
have-
nice.
So if you want to YouTube that, you can.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna look that up.
So your EP is a self-titled. and then
We
you
tried
have
out for
All
a
or Nothing.
contest with them
Oh,
and won. So we got to open up.
Yeah, it was like their Be Legendary tour, and
Oh,
They
sorry,
did the-
did I interrupt you? Interrupting?
You're good.
You're interrupting everyone.
anyway, no, like Pop People did this thing when they came out with Be Legendary that they were gonna go on tour. It was called the Be Legendary tour, and what they were doing, which is like stupid awesome for like any local regional bands. They were like, hey, so we're gonna do this thing where you record a version of our song Be Legendary, or you send it in a video where it's, you know, you playing it live. And then what we're going to do for each date on that tour, we're going to pick a local or regional band to open up the show for us. And so we were like, hey, why not? You know, we've got the resources to do it, and you know, like just give it a shot. And I think Lincoln was actually the first date on that tour.
Yeah.
So that was really cool too.
hell yeah. I love Pop Evil. They're so cool.
And we got to meet Don Jameson on that tour.
Oh yeah, because he was like the comedian act before Pop Evil,
Yeah.
and them Evils played too.
Yep.
Evils and Evils and Evils.
Them Evils.
Evils.
You guys you ever heard of that band, Them Evils?
Mm-hmm.
They kick ass.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What was your question?
Sorry, yeah, you asked a question.
I
I
don't-
just said I interrupted you.
Oh, I was asking you yourself. The EP is self-titled, and then you have All or Nothing. Came out in 2021.
Yep.
And if people are looking to go find that or any merch or follow you guys, what's the best place for them to do that?
you can find merch at our website, evandaleband.com. You can get our CDs, physical and digital download on there, I think, right?
Yeah.
We've got some new merch. Is that uploaded on there yet?
Nope.
Yeah, we've got some new merch that should be uploaded on there soon. We've got a new shirt design that's really badass.
We got it like literally the day before the Poison show. So
Oh, cool.
it's still new enough to where we haven't got it all updated on the website. And
Mhm.
then obviously like you can stream on all the Spotify's and Apple Music and all that as well.
Yeah, we're everywhere digital. Everywhere digital.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I put a link to that.
Oh, look at you.
Hell yeah.
Look at you.
That's a follow right there.
That's a follow
Oh,
right
love
there.
it. Love it,
Thank you so
man.
much.
You.
Dude, you know what? I can't tell you how much that means to us too. Because,
No, man, it's good
you know,
stuff.
we look at those stats like daily, you know, trying to figure out dude, what the heck can we do besides pay bots to listen to that thing, which we're not succumbing to. You know, like
Right.
we want organic listeners.
We really feel like we got
Yeah,
genuine
it's just-
fans. Like people really are digging us, and I appreciate
you
all of them, seriously.
Yes,
mean-
thank you for following.
Absolutely, and you guys are definitely new to me, but you guys, I mean, you know, you guys are. I mean, I don't know, man. It's hard to explain. Like when I hear a band and I see a band, like you guys are genuine. You're saying your fans are genuine. You're a genuine band, and it kind of it just comes out. It comes out in your music, and I love finding new bands that I've never heard of. It's so fucking exciting, dude. It's fucking cool,
Nice.
man.
Thanks, man.
Thank
Dude,
That means a lot, dude.
that does mean a whole lot to us. And our live show. Have you seen us live? Did you catch
I
us in
have
Oklahoma?
No,
I
he's in
did
Albuquerque.
catch you.
Oh,
in
you're in
Oklahoma.
Albuquerque.
Yeah.
Well, he said he used to live in Kansas City.
In
so-
Kansas.
Right.
Kansas.
Yeah.
So I didn't know if we had caught. Anyway, dude, I can't wait to see you live in person.
Yeah.
Not only to meet, but I really feel like our live shows are like a step
Absolutely.
above, you know, anything that we do, like put on record. And I say that only because you feel a lot of the feelings that we put into our music, and you see the fun, and we put on a great atmosphere on stage. I feel like we have genuine fun on stage, and you know.
Well, and that's the thing too. The fact that you said that, like, it's all genuine. Like, I feel like everyone in this band, that's all they ever try to put out is just being genuine with whatever they're putting into it. Whether that be like what they write for a track, or like when we go on stage. Like when you see us on stage and like you see us either like rocking out with each other, or you know, like one of our favorite things is like if someone screws up, we always love to look at them and laugh, or just like you know, just whatever it is. Like that's like
And I give Jake an evil eye pretty often on stage. He's on my side.
yeah, yeah.
That's
So
always said pretty often.
right,
One wrong note, I'm just like, ah.
yeah.
I give a butt tap too.
Yeah, but for me, like that actually, like I've noticed that's translated to a lot of the people who come see us play, because they're just like, you guys just look like you're having fun up there, and we're just like, that's exactly what we're doing. Like
Yeah.
we're not trying to pull any punches, you know, when it comes to like going up
Yeah.
there and just having a great time. Like,
Yeah.
and if the people are feeding off of that and they love seeing it, like that just means that whatever we're doing on that genuine level is like everything to us and everything to them.
Yeah,
we can.
that's literally one of my favorite things is when I'm, you know, watching a band and I see how much fun they're having. I'm fucking thrilled. I'm like, dude, they're having so much fucking fun up
Yeah.
there. Look
Right.
at them. They're all smiling and laughing and fucking having a blast. That's
Yeah,
what
dude, it's.
Well,
Go ahead.
well, I was gonna say, well, isn't that what, if you go to a show and you're gonna go see a band, isn't that what everyone else is trying to do too?
Yep.
They're just trying to go there and have a great time, listen to great music, whether they're there for this band, that band, or discover a new band such as us or anyone else. Like they're just there to like generally have a good time, and I feel like that's what, you know, as Evandale, that's what we try to do, whether it's like Poison or if it's a headlining show here in Omaha. We're just here to have a good time and connect with people that want to do the same thing.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You want to have a good time and party and rock out. You know, like come with us, man, because you're in our heads. You're on stage with us. You know, like
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
if I could be in the crowd doing the performance, I'd totally do that. Then,
Yeah.
I think it was hilarious because when I saw you guys, I was in the bathroom And
Wait, you saw them in the bathroom?
That's when you. Yeah, wait.
I did.
Wearing LA
I don't
Guns
remember
did.
performing
and,
there.
and the conversation came up. Hey,
Performing what?
have you ever seen Blacktop Mojo? Oh yeah, I love them, man. Oh, they're killer. And then I get out there and I'm like, shit, that's the singer for Evandale. Fuck. It was just the funniest shit because you never said anything. Oh yeah, we're playing tonight. It was just, we were talking about Blacktop Mojo and that was
Yeah.
it. And it was
Yeah.
like, yeah, see you out there, man. Yeah,
That's-
I saw you out there.
Hey, those guys are boys though. Like we're always gonna push them too. So.
Yeah.
We love Blacktop, man. They are among like just being a good band. They are great dudes. Like
Yeah.
the first time
absolutely.
we ever met them, like just hanging out with them, they had conversations. We we talked about them being on the road, and they're very open with stories and just having a great time. So they were really great dudes
Yeah.
just from the start.
They're
Absolutely.
genuine as well.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Another band that you can see having fun on stage too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So I got a question for you. What do you guys are smoking on some cigars, right?
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
Yes, sir.
What are you guys drinking?
I'm drinking a single malt Scotch, Glenlivet, 12-year.
Uh, Right now, I currently have it just a Stella Artois,
Hey man.
but I've been going back and forth between a couple beers.
All right.
That's where I'm sitting right now.
I'm drinking Captain on Ice.
You got the heavy hitters over here.
I'm going with the old fashioned.
Yeah.
Old fashioned back then.
All
You
right.
guys are
What do you guys
styling
got
and
going on?
profiling. Hell yeah,
Hey,
styling
what
and profiling.
are you guys drinking or smoking?
I'm smoking.
You
What
can
I'm-
start now. That's fine.
Got a Sonic.
So we know there's vodka. in
There's
there.
something extra in there.
Yeah.
I'm smoking a little.
Yeah.
I'm smoking a little Black Women Kush.
Oh, okay.
There you go. Attaboy.
I like it. I forgot mine.
Yeah, he's very disappointed.
I'm really upset about it.
What did you say? Larry? Do you know what to say?
Good call.
Not-
Yeah.
not-
Well, thank you guys so much for joining us tonight.
Yeah.
It was a no-brainer when I was like, man, we got to get Evandale on there on our show and talk to
I'm
him. I
glad
mean,
you got us, man.
they got some great stuff going on, man. Poison and just
Yeah.
huge. So thank you. Thank you
Yeah.
Dude, well,
for
thank you for
being
having
you.
us on here, man. Any help we can get spreading the word of Evandale is more than welcomed, and we appreciate
Absolutely.
you guys more than you know. So,
Absolutely.
And if you guys
And-
see us coming to a town by you or something, hit us up.
Oh yeah.
We will.
We love
We
to
would
meet up
miss
in
it.
person and chat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You guys,
wouldn't miss
you
it.
guys need a place to crash or do some fucking laundry or wash your asses. We'll throw you up
In
for the night
Mexico.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Anytime you guys want to come back, man, you don't have to be promoting anything. You just want to come back and shoot the shit and talk some rock and roll. You guys are more than welcome to come back anytime, man.
Oh
Let's do
yeah.
that.
Yeah,
we
dude.
will.
Absolutely.
yeah, and for
Absolutely.
anybody that watches in Omaha, we do have a local show coming up, September 24th.
All right.
And it's
Bro,
a
that's my
place here called
birthday.
Barnado. So
That's John's birthday.
September 24th.
Happy birthday,
Happy
John.
birthday, man.
Yeah, I
Jimmy,
probably
you
won't
should
make that. I probably won't make that show, but I'll try.
Oh, okay.
We'll sing you happy birthday there.
Come
Yeah.
on, man. We're only like 4 hours away. We'll
Well,
put you on the list.
Yeah, dude, we'll put you on the list.
Gotta go now.
That'll pay for at least a tank
Yeah,
of your gas.
Yeah, exactly. You got to go now.
The problem is I'm making a road trip to Oklahoma City the week before that.
Well, nut up, Buttercup. Looks like come back to Omaha.
You say you like to party?
But I do have some friends in Omaha, and I can maybe mention to them to go see you guys for sure.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah,
That'd be
Yeah.
great.
yeah.
We've got some good friends up there too.
Yeah, for sure.
Hell yeah, man. That'd be awesome.
man,
but
Well, again, thank you guys for carving out some time for us, man. And we'd love to have you back on anytime. So, we'll keep the lines communicating.
hell yeah,
Let's
man.
do it. Yeah,
Yep.
absolutely.
Like I said, please reach out if you see us coming near you.
Absolutely.
All right,
Thank
man.
you guys.
So
Thank
you
you,
guys,
guys.
thank you so much. Thank you.
All right. Awesome, man. That was cool.
Yeah.
I had to address it. They were just smoking cigars the whole time. Yeah, I saw them with the drinks. I was like, this is a
They're
rock and
just
roll.
chilling.
interview.
Yeah,
This is
just
what
I'm
chilling.
like, they had to be in like some sort of a cigar shop type place.
Yeah.
I was trying to figure that out too.
Yeah, because they were asking somebody for more drinks and such, and I was like, they've got to be like in a cigar
Or-
lounge.
or they're just kings where they live.
That could be too. That might
I
be
mean,
the Kings of Omaha.
they could have just
Uh,
been like they could have just been like at the house and they just have people waiting on them hand and foot.
So that was Evandale, everybody, out of Omaha, Nebraska.
Yes. Fucking
Uh,
very.
I definitely am going to start following their stuff closely too.
Yeah. Yeah, I was listening to him a little bit this morning and I was like, oh shit. I was like, I like this, man. I like this a lot. I love doing this. I love doing this show because we just like there's like new shit all the time. Like, yeah, it's fucking awesome.
Absolutely. So I want to address another thing. I went to see Anthrax last night.
Who?
Who?
Did you say who? No, not the
Sorry.
Who. No, it
Sorry.
wasn't the Who. That's a totally different
It
band.
was Anthrax.
It was absolutely amazing to see them again perform live. They have a super long video intro before they come out on stage. It's like 12 minutes.
Oh,
It is
my.
out on YouTube and you can go find it.
Wow.
I imagine if you just like search Anthrax intro, like it'll probably pop up. I don't know. But anyway, it's pretty cool. They got a lot of other musicians coming in and talking about them, and then they got video clips and stuff throughout. It's
Cool.
it's really powerful opening thing. It is like I want to say like they're 40 years or whatever. And I heard from a possibly reliable source last night that they may be announcing a farewell tour
Wow.
in the very, very near future.
Damn.
So if that happens, I have to see Anthrax again.
Yeah.
I got a little starstruck last night. I met Joey's wife. Like
Saw the pic, dude.
she walked around the corner. There's a little bar right next to the venue, and you can actually enter the venue from the bar. They have a checkpoint to go through there.
Uh-huh.
I had walked out on the sidewalk of the little bar area, and she came around the corner with like an entourage of like another 5 people. And as soon as she came around the corner, she's like reaching in her pocket and pulls out this pin or a box of guitar picks. I mean, it could just be that I was wearing my Anthrax shirt. He's like, he's had that shirt for a while. I might give him a guitar pick. It was super cool. And Charlie, this part will make you happy. She is originally from Kansas City, and she did have a mask on her neck, like with her, and it was a Chiefs mask. So she was representing the hometown. That was
Like,
pretty cool.
I already had a lot of respect for her, but I had that much more.
So I just wanted to throw that out there.
Real
It was
quick,
great.
yeah, you can find what John was talking about. It's like the first thing that popped up. So I just typed in Anthrax intro live, and yeah, so looks pretty cool. Yeah, it's 12 minutes long. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So when you have time, you got an extra 12 minutes to spare, between Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, whatever you're doing.
So
Go check
so the
that
show
out
was
on YouTube.
so the show was amazing, I assume.
Dude, absolutely. I've been an old school Anthrax fan, and it was so solid and powerful. Like they're just like, and they did not cover, but they played Only, which was out of the John Bush era.
How does that sound?
Like it's great. Like
That's fucking crazy.
It was wonderful. Like there's not a lot of songs off of that album that I liked in the first place, but they picked one of them that I do like.
I think I like 2 songs. I think I only like 2 off of that. I don't remember, but yeah, dude, that's awesome.
So it was very cool to be able to go catch their set last night. Did run into some old school friends, some that were used to be followers of the show. Had some chats last night. If I had cards last night, I probably would have gave them out to a bunch of not homeless people.
Yeah, homeless need love too.
because I did chat with a lot of people when I'd be outside to have a smoke or whatever. I was talking to people, and I do think I have a contact info to get direct to Joey to possibly get him to our show. But at least I'm going to look up what she told us to use to contact him.
Damn. All right.
Really cool.
So I guess that's
Yeah.
what I was still working. I was at the show and I was still working, bro.
You were networking.
Yeah, I was definitely networking.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Fucking hey guys. It was a good little show.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We have some things coming up in the next few weeks that I'm pretty excited about as well. Don't ask me everybody that we have coming because I don't remember all of them, but I know that we've got quite a few booked up.
Yeah,
already.
it's pretty stacked.
Yeah, we're pretty stacked, and like I've got a bunch of maybes right now. So, I see all the slots that I'm like, I'm trying to fill them in. I'm trying to fill. It's gonna work. It's gonna work.
And then
Sorry.
2 days later, you're like, dang it, I guess I'm going to next month.
Right.
Which is fine. Which is fine, man. If we start booking like 2 or 3 months out, like that's crazy.
It is
That's
absolutely.
Crazy.
We have started booking for next month.
Yeah, we kind of have already, so hey, that works. But and I know John said this in the past, and I'll just say it, if you're listening, if you're watching, and you're in a band and you want some free fucking airplay and some free publicity, we're here for you. If you know anybody that is in a kick-ass band and you want to promote them, man, send them our way or send us their way, one or the other. Either the Bleach Banks page or one of our individual pages, it doesn't matter. I mean, multiple ways to get a hold of us, man, and we're just here for you, and we want to bring you the best of the bands that aren't not getting heard. It should be, damn it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Fuck. I was just making my quota of fucks for the night.
Oh,
I knew it was happening.
I kept it really kind of, chill early on, but it was just building up.
I think one way to describe how much of an Anthrax fan I am is I like Anthrax longer than I like Kiss.
I knew you were going to do that.
I was waiting for it. Yeah.
Knew you were gonna do
Yeah. I knew he was
I mean, if
he
you're
was
getting
trying
your
to
quota
find a
in, I had to do
segue.
it.
He was finding a segue.
But I don't think that's true, though.
That's a true statement.
Is it a true statement?
That's a true statement. I was
Oh,
an
shit.
Anthrax fan long before I was a Kiss fan.
I would. Okay.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
And
I
I
would-
want to
Damn,
say
I would-
part of that is when I was much younger, and I was trying to find myself in the musical world, if you will.
Yeah.
I didn't know what I necessarily liked, and Anthrax was brought up to me by like I was probably a freshman or sophomore, and he was probably like a junior or senior. He said something bad about Anthrax, and I was like, yeah. So then I had to go like listen to him. So I knew what he was talking, and then I was like, oh my god, this is awesome, like for real. And and I just got more and more into him, and I was much more of a thrash person in my younger years than I was
Yeah.
like things like this.
Yeah.
So
I would have lost a bet if somebody would have bet me that. I would have lost. I would have lost. I would have lost that bet just because you pushed Kiss so hard, man. Oh, it's
you
so
wanted the best.
Man, I'm just lobbing up them softballs.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you're just handing them to him.
I got
on my
nothing else,
field.
guys. Oh shit. Calling it. Oh yeah. Again, if you're listening in the Albuquerque area or anywhere close, August 24th, man, the launch pad. It's gonna be fucking crazy. It's gonna be John 5, Crash Karma. I want all my friends there. I want anybody that can be there to be there. So I haven't seen Crash Karma play in a fucking couple years now, man, just because of the pandemic and everything. I'm losing my shit here. So yeah, August 24th, the launch pad in Albuquerque. Be there. That's all I got.
For sure, you guys. Randy, you want to take us out?
I will.
We'll see you next week, motherfuckers.
Yeah. difference too.